Welcome back guys. In this lesson we will learn about one feature of GTM called Regex Tables and how you can leverage this variable called Regex Table to try and segment your audience into different buckets: mid value, low value and high value, all and more in this video, and we'll learn about Regex Tables. So what I'm doing is I go to my website. Remember I showed you one dummy website. So what I do is I go to this website and go to the particular product. So whenever people come to a product page, I'm sending a lot of information. When he came to my site, when he purchased on my site, the value of the product that was purchased. But now I want to show you one amazing feature with which you can customize or split your audience into different buckets based on the value of the product they purchased. And that feature is directly available in GTM called Regex variables. Now what I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you one tag here. Whenever people go to my purchase order confirmation page, I'm firing one event. The name of the event I'm firing is you view purchase track purchase. But along with purchase, I'm sending a lot of object parameters: key value, the value of the product, currency, product IDs, the ID that was purchased, product names, purchase date, when he purchased, when he came to my site. I'm sending all these details and the lifetime value also. But apart from this, I want to send some one extra information called one extra information I won't send here. That extra information is like segmenting the audience right here, even before the audience is sent to Facebook or the event is sent to Facebook. So you see, the value of the product that was purchased is CJS price. It is stored in this variable called CJS price. If you want to go read about CJS price once, I'll show you. I go to variables once. When I go to variables, I want to show you something called CJS price. When you come to CJS price, I return one custom JavaScript code. That code will return the price of the product. So what I'm doing, I go to the enhanced e-commerce because my website is a WooCommerce website and we're using one plugin called GTM for WPress by Thomas Geiger. When you install this plugin, automatically whenever you go to any product page or you add to cart or you remove from cart, you go to checkout and purchase, the plugin pushes the content directly into data layer, and all I have to do is read those values from data layer. So I'm reading the values from data layer here. You see, .ecommerce.purchase.product. E-commerce is an object here. If you understand enhanced e-commerce, for people who understand, work with Google Analytics and implemented enhanced e-commerce, remember all the data that you want to push to analytics, you push them by placing them in an object called e-commerce. In that, you put them into another object called purchase, and in the purchase object you have the products. So I'm trying to read them and assign to a variable called product price is an array, and I'm trying to push all the prices into product prices, and here I'm saying return price. So what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to go to the variables again. You see what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to variables. In the variables, I'm going to create one Regex table variable. The variable type is Regex lookup table, Regex table. Here I will give the input as CJS price, right? So I'm giving the input of CJS price and I'm trying to give a pattern. Here I'll say if the value of the product is less than 3000, and in the next one I'll give the value of the product is more than 5000. So here I'll say mid value, or I'll put high value. Here I have to find a regex. So in my website we have created a tool for Regex tables. So we'll go to explore. Numeric range generator. This is the tool that you can use to segment based on the prices of the product. So I'll say anytime they buy anything from 0 to 3000, this is the regular expression for it. So I'm going to use this here. So I'll put that expression here. That means anytime people buy a product whose price is 3000 up to 3000, that value will be read by CJS price, and that value is passed as an input variable, and they both will match. The pattern will match using this. So whenever you buy anything less than 3000, this pattern will match and the output will be mid value, and that mid value will be stored in this variable. So I'll say customer segmentation. And second one is I'm going to create another variable. Here I'll say anytime he buys something from 3000 to up to 7000 rupees, I'll get regex. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go put this here. Come on. Why is it not getting copied? Okay, let me copy it nicely. Come here. Pasting attribute where? What is this? Why is this happening like this? One moment. Let me create the regex table again. Three two six zero two nine of three. Okay, let me copy it. 326029 of 3, or I'll put 7000. I think I don't have to put high value. I'll go here again. I'll say it is 0 to 3000. People who have experience of working with regular expression, they understand. Anytime you buy a product, I want to give the variable here. The variable should be input price. The price of the product, if it is less than 3000, it will be mid value. If it is more than 3000 to 7000, between 3000 and 7000, the value will be high value. And that value is stored in this variable, customer segmentation. So what I'm going to do now is, you see, so I go to tags again. I open that purchase. Segment. I'll put the value as customer segmentation and I will save it. Then click on preview. I click on preview. I'm waiting for the tag assistant to work properly. So I'm going to okay, this is out of stock, it says. So let me go to crystals. Oh, all these products are less than. Okay, let me try and see if that value that is sent with Facebook purchase event will be a low value or mid value customer. Add to cart. Click on proceed to checkout. Purchase event is fired. Okay, my team made a mistake here. Here the value is an array. It should have been the price of the product. It should have been the price of the product, but they made a mistake here. They made a mistake here. So let me go to tag assistant. Let me create another variable. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to data layer and try to read values from the data layer. You see how I'm going to do that. In zero you have e-commerce. You see in zero I have e-commerce. So what I'm going to do is I'm opening the same thing. You see in that it is under in the purchase. I want to get products. E-commerce dot purchase dot product. Okay, so why should e-commerce dot purchase dot action field dot revenue? You see in the action field I have direct revenue, so I can simply go and take it. E-commerce dot, rather than choosing products, because if I go to products again I have to write a code which will add both of them, which I don't want. So what I'm going to do is action field dot revenue. So when I type in that, you see 3500. So I'm going to copy this code. I'm going to create a new value in GTM. So I'm creating a new data layer variable. From the data layer I want to read these values, which are the e-commerce object. In the e-commerce object I want to read values from the action field, and I want to send that data. So action field e-commerce dot purchase dot action field dot revenue. So I will put something called revenue DLV. I'll put, because it's a data layer variable, it kind of becomes easy. So what I'm going to do is I will pass this value as input in my tag. Okay, let me go to the other variable which I've already created, customer segmentation. When I go to customer segmentation, here instead of passing the CJS price, I'm going to pass DLV. I'm going to pass DLV and capital DLV. I put revenue. So when the value is more less than 3000, it will be mid value. If it is more than 3000, 7000, it will be high value. Now what I'm going to do is, now let me go and preview it. I'm trying to preview it. Wait for the site to be loaded. I'm copying this code. I put this here. Click on start. Just trying to connect. So I'll go to the particular product and try and make a purchase. And this time I'll try to make a purchase of more than 5000 if I find, or if not, I'll try and buy a product which is less than 5000. Then see, is the value being sent properly? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Rudrakshas. You see, I'm going to use this product which is 5400. So let me go. This is a site of one of my student who's part of a program. So she created and she implemented all the stuff that you see on this GTM. I'm going to click on add to cart. Click on proceed to checkout. It's 5400. You see, guys. Place order. I'm waiting for the pixel to fire. The pixel is fired. Page view is fired. Along with purchase, you see high value. How this is sent? Because the value of the product is more than 3000 but less than 7000. Had it been less than 3000, it would have been low value. So I'm directly segmenting it right before you send the data to Facebook. You don't have to send data to Facebook and then in Facebook you don't have to segment. You can segment it right here. So this is the power of Regex lookup tables, and you can learn more about Regex if you're interested to learn in GTM. So we have a dedicated course only for GTM as well. So yeah, if that is something that you want to really look up on, we will be happy to welcome you into that program. And thank you so much. I will see you with something different in another video.